Hello and welcome to the transcription explanation of this design. It was done using Loren Sherman's script, which uses a combination of dots, like these, and lines, like these, to modify these four different shaped consonant stems and make our consonants. So in this design, there are only two different kinds of stems. There are circles inside the word circle, so like this, and these two, and then shallow divots, like this chunk here and this chunk here. So if we were to read this, you read starting at the bottom of the word circle. So if this is our word circle here, you start at the bottom and then go counterclockwise. So in context, you would start with this letter and then these two. This only has one letter in it, but then this one you'd start with the bottom one and then read this. And then vowels are tricky. They're smaller circles, and they have different positions depending upon what vowel they are and if they're attached on one of these four consonant stems. So here we have a vowel on this word and then a vowel on this word. And these words are all very similar. And in fact, this design is really quite simple because the actual circles that say stuff are these black lines, these dark lines. And the gears are all just extra decoration to fill the space of the larger calf tattoo that these three words just wouldn't quite fill by themselves. So anyway, the gray gears are just decoration and then the words themselves are the black. So let's go ahead and read this. So we start at the bottom. So this would be the first thing we read, and then we read our first set of letters, which is this shallow divot, and there are 1, 2, 3 dots closest to it. So even though this dot's inside the vowel on the divot, it still is closer to this stem than any other. So we would read these three with this stem. So shallow divot with 3 dots is an R. And then we have the little vowel hanging on it like a bead on a string. So this brown one, kind of bronzish color, is the O. So you read the consonant and then the vowel when the vowel's attached like this. So R-O. And then we have these two letters. And if we look closely at these dots, these 1, 2 dots are close to this one, and these 1, 2 dots are close to this one. So this one is the trickiest one to tell where it goes to, but because this circle is a little bit bigger, it comes a little bit closer to this middle dot than this middle dot goes to this one. So we have 2 dots with this letter and 2 dots with this letter. So they're both the same letter. They're both the letter K. And even though the word rock has a CK, you only use this letter C if it's in a proper noun or an acronym or something. In an improper noun, or just like the word rock, R-O-C-K, you would use the letter S or K depending on the sound the C makes, or an SH or a CH character. So because this C goes K, you use the letter K. So R-O-K-K. And then we have this, which here's our word circle. And the first thing we are actually these double lines, and I added the apostrophes around the N. So like if you're writing a shorthand word, you put the apostrophes to replace the missing letters. So this is the word and, except it's shortened to the word N, because this is rock and roll. So I put the quotations here just to add a little bit more kind of detail to this letter. Otherwise, it would just be the letter N inside a word circle, and I wanted these sets of double lines. I don't have punctuation written on this little guide, but a double line is an apostrophe, so we have an apostrophe, and the N is a circle inside the word circle with one line. So this is N, and then we have this last word, which is very similar to the first word, but we have the R with 1, 2, 3 dots, and I put all 3 dots outside the O. So that way they still kind of had a similar flow. I don't know. I wanted them to look both similar and kind of different together. So R-O, just like this, R-O. And then we have a double letter. So instead of putting the 2 letters separate and having to deal with 6 dots, I stacked the letters on top of each other. And consonants, if stacked, read thin to thick, and same thickness is the same letter. Because these are the same thickness, it's a double line of the same thickness. It means it's the same letter twice. So this letter is a circle inside the word circle with 3 dots, so it's a double L. So R-O-double-L. So here we have R-O-C-K, except the C got turned to a K, so R-O-K-K, rock, and R-O-double-L. So rock and roll. So yep, that's that design. I'm really happy with it. I hope you like it too, and I'd love to see the finished tattoo. Bye.